Hi everyone. We are going to play with the new yogurt nail collection Heart Ping today. And they are super pretty. These are available as a collection or individually on Sweetie Nail Supply. Hello. And 5 of them, as you'll see, the first 5 have a pink magnetic shift. And then the other 5 have a golden magnetic shift. Hi. Thanks for hopping on. So you guys know the drill. We're not going to swatch. We're going to play. We are going to do a few designs with these. Just to open your mind about different things with cat eye. Because we know cat eyes are not going anywhere. They are super popular. Right? But we can get creative with them too. So that's what we're going to do. Hi. Oh, you didn't get it with your Black Friday order. They're so pretty. And they're easy to manipulate. So we're going to manipulate some. We'll go over basic magnetic how-tos. And let's get into some nail art. Right? You can find it on SweetieNailSupply.com. You'll see it in the new releases. I don't remember, so I can't answer exactly what the cost is. But I love that it's also individual. It allows you to build up your collections slowly. You don't have to buy the full collection. Let's just say you need a purple, then you're going to get MG35. When you get the full collection, it's going to look like this. So this is a precious little box. You're going to slide the sleeve off, okay? And all your gels are in there. Let's do that. Let's get them out first. Okay, so we're going to start with number 31. All right, and you can see they are a tight, silky magnetic pull. So the magnetic particles are they're small. So you're going to get that glow. You got to get the full collection. I feel you on that. You don't want to have FOMO. This is going to be 32. And they really are, you guys will see, they're really very easy to manipulate. And you can kind of pull them however you want, right? This one's quite pinky red. And look at that one. This is 33. All right, we'll line them up in a row, and then we'll get to using a bunch of them. Yogurt nails. I love yogurt gel too. They're very, very good. This is one of my favorites. You know me, I love their syrups too, because their syrups are really nice and pigmented, and because I'm usually using clear nails, I really like that. So this is 34. We're getting more magenta now. And then 35 is the purple. And then I'll get this off the table so we have a little more room. Yes, they are cat eye. Look at that. Look at that 35. Isn't it beautiful? And I decided we're going to do the floral this time on a black so you guys can see it a little bit better. So that's kind of cool. And look at this really unique one. This is 36. And it has a golden glow. Grocery full color, yes. Those are so good. So it's almost like a little bit of aqua with the golden glow in there. It is so pretty. Love that. And it's unique. This one is more like taupey. You see, this is 37. We love gold, you guys. Gold is where it's at right now. I see so many golden nails. We're going to do a little chrome detailing too on some of these. And I think we're going to grab the tweed and do that Christmas tree too, because it's so easy to do. So this is 38. Look at that. It's like caramel. Gorgeous. Purchase Bunny Chew. Bunny Chew. Yeah, I love Bunny Chew from Yoga Mayo. We probably have a live on it. If it was saved. This is 39. This is another interesting one because it's almost like a little bit of like a russet color with a golden hue. It's really pretty. Interesting and pretty. That's the one that has the big gold band on it right now, like kind of. And then the last one is like the cinnamon brown. And this also has gold. Look at that. So 5 have a pink pull and 5 have a golden pull, which is really cool. I like having all those options. I'm moving the box. We're sliding the gels. Okay, because I have to remember what I used on what when I was playing around. But what I want you to think about, and we'll do, full nails so we can play around with the pull of the magnets. But also think about like changing it up a little bit. Go ahead and paint over top of it. Go ahead and use it just for leaves. Go ahead and put stickers on it. And then over here, we just did some lines. And it's hard. I have bad lighting for this right now, but you can see, and we'll do this one too. I know that was popular. I had that up in my stories, I think, and I had people asking about it. So we'll do that too, okay? So just giving you some other ways to possibly use the cat eye gels. Because it doesn't have to be just a full cat eye. And I'll tell you what else this does. If you do it this way, you don't have to worry about all of your nails matching exactly the same pull on every single nail. So that's helpful sometimes too. So maybe we'll just play around with these, okay? So I did prepare like one, but I want to show you really quickly an example of these with nothing on so that you can see how you can pull it with your magnets. I do not believe this one comes with a magnet. If it does, I would say it was a standard bar, okay, like this, okay? I know this one was from a Devop collection, but I want you to get all your magnets out just to play around with it. Use your round, use your bar. We're going to use a little bit of everything, and I'll show you what it does, okay? So let's use one that has some color so you can really see. Let's just use this dark one right this second. So when you get these silky mags sometimes, actually here. So when you get the silky mags sometimes and you're like, oh, that is sheer. Okay, sometimes they do look really sheer. If you don't want to see your free edge, put a syrup on underneath it. And we're going to do that for the Christmas tree. I'll show you what I mean. I lots of times put a sheer, like a syrup underneath because I'm using these clear nails, which have no color at all. Like if I put something on my own nail, of course I have color, like it's my natural color. So these are a little tough. So sometimes when I put something up, I do have a syrup, a coordinating syrup underneath it. So you can totally do that. You can put it over glitter. We're going to add some foil. We're going to get funky, guys. And I should probably be quiet so we could actually move along. You know what else I didn't do? I didn't put you up on my other phone. Hold on, I want to do that really quick so I can see both phones and so I don't miss anything. But when you're putting on a cat eye, I'm going to have to move these out of the way. You don't want to do it so thin that there's nothing there to grab, right? You want to have a nice layer, but you want it to be even. All right, I got you up on the other one now. And you want to start playing around with your magnets. So the first thing you guys will notice is I'm not using a magnetic tip stand. I'm using a plastic tip stand. There are some lovely white ones on Sweetie Nail Supply. Look under Blanc Blanc, okay? So you want something that when I move my magnet away, the magnet from the tip stand is not pulling at the gel. And some are strong enough to do that. So I'm taking my bar and I'm using it like this first. You see that? These are very reactive. Very, very reactive. Okay, and you want to move it up and down this way. And also, see how I'm pulling at the side of the nail differently? It's going up and above and down the nail. Okay, just go ahead and play with it and activate that magnet. That way you're going to see what the glow looks like. I'm going to go over to the other side. I'm using the side of the magnet right this second, just to show you. I'm pushing it over to this side is kind of how it's working, even though it doesn't appear that way. And then if I take it at the bottom, this is what I usually do just to activate the magnet. I'm going to do side, I'm going to do side, I'm going to go to the bottom, and I'm also going to do the top a little bit, like just to see where that's falling. You want to use a bar magnet. I like bar magnets. I use them a lot. So I'm going to use a fat, chubby magnet. This is from Mayo, Venus, or Eros collection. And I find I get a good, you can see the double pull there. I like these magnets. Okay, but play with whatever you're comfortable with. All right. And just play around with angles, lifting it up and down, tilting it a different way. This is how you're going to get the glow that you want on the nail, okay? If I have it on a magnetic stand and I pull away and your magnet, what you just did, disappears, it's because of your magnetic stand, okay? But you see, this is one thin coat, and you see how bright it actually is. It really is. It is very, very, very pretty. And all of them are like this. You can get tiny magnets if you want to, and that's going to push it a different way. Or, you know, like do edges that way. Let me see if I have a tiny magnet. So you can get lots of very good magnets from like Sweetie Nail Supply, from the collections. Lots of collections have a magnet in them. But say you want to fix something, take a tiny magnet and play with it, okay? Or you want to put something in the center, take a tiny magnet, okay? So I just made a hole in there. Kind of hard to see because but yeah. If you are thinking about, I want 2 coats of this gel, okay, do not worry about magnetizing both coats of your gel, okay? If you want to do 2 coats, wipe the magnet clean. You don't want to have any magnet on there. Oop, look, let's get rid of that. All right, and wipe it. Cure this, all right, and then go in again. That is another option, but you do not need to magnetize once and then go in and magnetize again. Does that make sense? And for anybody new on here, hi, I'm Lauren. I'm Inspo by Nails on here. And if you have any questions later, we are going to save this to Sweetie Nail Supply and also myself, so you can always comment on the video, or you can always DM me. I am happy to help you with anything Sweetie Nail Supply related. Okay. Let's get moving. I'll show you what I mean about a base. So let's put a syrup down for that Christmas tree really quick. And I am going to use this nice neutral gray. This is from By Muse, the winter collection, which is, oh, so good. So nice. These syrups are also beautiful, but it was on my table. So Winter Forest, is it called Winter Forest? I don't know, I'll tell you the number in a minute, but I love these syrups. They're so yum, okay? 1 coat, yum. So this way, if you're doing a press on or you're doing it where you don't want to see the free edge of your nail, this gray is going to cover that. And then we can put on that light, beautiful greenish gold. Okay, and that'll take care of that. Let us put on another coat of this and kind of fully magnetize it while that other one's curing. But you see, this is like this is a beautiful fall tone too. It's reddish, orangish, goldish. What's that called? On this, it's called number 40. They are so pretty. All right, so now look. See, and another thing to consider if you guys want, if you want these to glow, all right, like glow. All right, then put it on a darker base. You can put it on a sheer black, you can put it on black, but they don't require black to work. Cinnamon, nutmeg. Hey, Elle. It's nice. See, look, you made it to one. Look at that. I mean, that is yummy. Cinnamon nutmeg is it. It is delicious. This is a delicious color. And look, that I would call that a day because I always put something on top. You can talk to Sweetie Nail Supply about that. And keep your eyes open if they ever open up. BA positions, etc. I mean, I yum. These are yummy. These surprised me, you guys. They did. I was like, oh, these are spicy, delicious. I just like them. I just think they look so pretty. Yummy. All right, we're going to cure that. Now, let's go in. This is all you need. You just need, and I'm just covering up for free edge. You don't want to see it. Sometimes with these really glassy looking cat eyes, you know, people are like, oh, but I see my nail. I get that. So look, this one is, again, a surprising one. This is the one I used for the tree. And we're going to do that tree right now. All we need is one coat of the magnet. All right, it's changing that gray to a greenish. It's almost like an aqua grayish with a gold hue. All right, it does not need to be perfect. We're going to put a tree on it. But because we're putting a tree on it, I want to push most of it to the top. I think I just saw a question. Hold on. Plastic, yes. You want to use a plastic stand when you're using magnetic gels, if at all possible. Look at that, you guys. What? So beautiful. Hi, Rebecca. So, yeah, it's going to not interfere with your magnet when you pull it away. If you have it on a magnetic stand, it can interfere with the pull. As soon as your magnet's pulled away, that magnet underneath can start messing with your gel, and you don't want that. But you see how easy it is to bring this back, guys. Okay, it looked like it was gone. It's not gone. It's right there. All right, you can move the tip, you can move your finger, do whatever you want to get the pull that you want. Just play around with it. But how beautiful is that? It's so pretty. Lots of them you can just go down and to the side, like whatever you want, round, but I don't want that for this one. I kind of want it to have a glow like this. So when we tilt it, there's a glow behind our Christmas tree. So I am going to cure this, okay? All right. And I know you want to see the jewelry nail, so we're going to do that too. But let's take this black one, and I did it black and I did it matte so you can see what I'm doing. Don't forget you can drop some of these gels, okay, right on a palette, and you can paint with them. What you're going to want to do is definitely make sure that you're curing them when you do section by section. So let's just do some petals really quick in different colors. But that is what I did for lots of these looks, like the bow, okay, or these little swirls, which we can do, and these flowers, which we can do. I'm just using a different brush. I'm not using the brush. I'm using Sweetie's petal brush, okay? So this way, I did the matte nail. You don't need to do that. I did it so you can see what I'm doing, because when you're doing wet on, like, when you're doing a sheer on a glossy, I knew you wouldn't be able to see it. So let's just get some of this on here, and I'll show you what I mean. This way you can see the wet and what I'm doing. I am just using their petal brush to get some on there, and then I'm going to take a smaller magnet. I'm going to use the Blanc Blanc one from their holographic gels, and I'm going to make this glow. Okay, and when I like how it looks, I'm just going to flash cure it real quick. I just don't want it to move when I do a different petal. Does that make sense? Okay, so this one's nice and purpley right now. I'm going to move this away. And there's not much gel on there. I'm going to just quickly do a flash. I'm moving it away from those two little spots on the table. Sorry, guys. Because I would do that and cure everything. Okay, but now we have a petal like that. Wiping my brush, I'm not like completely cleaning it. I'm just grabbing a different one. And let's do another area. All right, you could do butterflies like this. You might have seen some holographic butterflies before from artists. Like this is how they're going to do it. You're just going to paint it. Okay? And not precisely. If you noticed on my flowers, I go in and I'll do an edging, okay? So that way you can see, what's that, Lauren? Oh, it's a flower. Okay? But just hold it till you have it where you want it. We'll do it like maybe some golden seed, and that one's pink. So I'm going to move that away, flash it real quick. This is just another way that you can use cat eyes. You can use any of your cat eyes like this, guys. Grab your cat eyes, play around, I'm telling you. It's fun. And it gives you a different look. Today I put up a cat eye and I hand painted over top the cat eye with black. Okay, so that's another way to do it. So, but this way, this nail is going to look very cute with different colored petals. Let's do a lighter one. Because these are all shades of pink pull. And you're like, why would you use that fleshy color over black? Because when we pull the magnet, it's going to look great. Oh no, sun's coming in. Hold on. Oh no. There. All right, sorry. All right, let's do one up here. And these are not, guys, they're not precise, okay? They're just little blobs of color. That's all we're doing. Oh, I got my magnets stuck together. Anybody else do that? See, now you can see this is just pinky. It's a different kind of pink. All right. Oh, I moved it. Hold on. I want it pink, pink, pink. Good enough. Flash cure. Hit the table and flash cure it. So yes, this is going to take a little bit more time than slapping on a full coat, but it's still kind of cute in the end, right? So we have different blobs here. Let's do two more. Let's go back to that purple. I like 5 petals, guys. I don't know. Putting some on. Activating it. And it doesn't matter if they're all activated the same. When the nail turns, that's what we want to see, is different petals shining, you know? We'll just do one. You guys get the idea. All right. And now let's do one more, like pretend. Don't forget about these sides, guys. Even on a nail, I would just do a little dot so it looks like a petal is here. Okay, you can overlap it, it's fine. Because I just did. I want pressure off and you guys to get creative. That's what I want you to do. Because they're really pretty. And they're really, really fun. All right, wait till you see how easy our tree is going to be. I'm curing the whole thing. All right, so for the tree, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Yogurt Nail did also come out with this. It was right before Christmas, so it might have gotten lost. A Tweed collection. Did you guys see that? Okay, so this is one of the Tweed collections. This is glitter number 52. And this is going to take away a lot of work in doing a tweed. Okay? When you use a glitter for the base of your tweed, it makes it a lot simpler because that glitter is shining through when you do your little lines vertically and horizontally. So all I did for the tree is I scooped up some of this. You did get the yogurt tweed. It's fun. And there's a tweed gel in there. I'll show you. We'll use it. All right. And I basically made like a tree-ish shape. And I use the term lightly because I did not worry about it being perfect. We just want it to be kind of triangular. And now we have like little gold pieces, little white pieces, little green pieces in this green one. It does not need to be perfect, guys. I would imagine these are also probably available individually, which is nice. There's a bunch of colors in there. All right, so basically you see our tree. It's a triangle. Take it up as high as you want and leave room for a tiny star. So let's cure that. Bring this other stuff out of here before I start knocking everything away. What I would do with this little guy, I would coat it first, okay, with you can use a base gel. You could use a top gel, actually, because we can do the details with a no-wipe top. All right. But once you get it all glossy, and I'm using a more gel top coat because it was right here, and I really do like it. And my yogurt nail top is at the bottom of the barrel right now. I'm not saying that this is your final design because you'd be like, okay, all right, whatever, Lauren. You need to go in with some detail. And we'll finish this off and make it look like a flower, okay, in a second. But the top coat is good, and we're going to use a no-wipe top for the detail. And we're going to use a white. You have a couple options at Sweetie Nail Supply for a no-wipe top fine detail paint. You could use Dino, It's Nail O'Clock. You could use Shadow Gel White. I think that's what we're going to use because we're going to do some chrome details. And we're going to get to that jewelry nail because I know you guys want to see it. All right, so that is done. We're curing the black. All right, so let's go in with some tweed. So what I like for tweed is some 3D type gels, just textured gels. You can use, we're going to use the Favori Made gels, and we're going to use the white gel that comes with this collection, and that is like this. Okay, this is the tweed gel. This is a little chunkier. Let me pull it away so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see the detail. It is glitter tweed, so it does have like a little bit of texture to it. I'm not concerned with the whole nail being tweedy. I just want some lines. So ignore like how I put some Made gels on a really tiny case so I can put all of them like on the table because I run out of room with the little pots. So let me grab some of these, and that's what we're going to get started with, okay? So I'm going to grab a liner that is a little bit chunkier, just a little. And what you want to do is pick up some Made gel, all right? I want to have some on my brush, and I don't want it to be like perfect, okay? When you're doing a tweed, you want to consider doing some lines that are vertical. And it's almost like just tapping it in there, okay? Tap, tap, tap. Some are going horizontally. And they don't need to make a grid. They don't need to be perfect, okay? You just need to add a couple of different colors. That is what makes it like kind of interesting. And you don't need to fill it all the way up. Okay, so we have some darker green on here. I promise when it's done, you'll be like, oh yeah, that looks tweedy, okay? Honestly though, what I should have done, and this is, okay, let's go reverse. Let me wipe this off real quick because what I want you to do is top coat this nail, the whole thing, okay? Because these are all no wipe and we want to leave that on there. So we don't want to have to re-top coat it. All right, so top coat your nail. You've got your tree on there. You've got your cat eye on there. Top coat it in glossy or matte, whatever you want. And we're going to leave these as textured. They're not chunky. They're not going to be scratching things or pulling on things. But we do want this to be the finish when we put these gels on top. You can also use Divock Made Collection. You can use, Divock's Canvas Collection. That's an awesome one to use too. Okay. Those are also no wipe. So you can use them right on top these finished nails and it'll be perfect. Okay. I'm going to get some more green. And what I kind of like to do is use a darker color, a lighter color, and the white. And in between the different colors, just do a quick cure. These gels cure quickly, really quickly. So you're going to be good. And we'll make this look like a flower before we're done. Hidden designs. I like hidden designs. Do you guys do those? They're fun. Hidden at the bottom, hidden with some black. It's a cool way to use cat eye. Oof. And we'll do, I clip all my magnets, you guys, to my metal light pole. that helps me. I don't know where you guys store or use, but sometimes they like to grab one another. Okay, so again, I'm just using some of the Favore. This is Made Collection gels. And doing some verticals, some straight. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. Just need some color on there, okay? Because we're going to kind of fill it up. But not as much as you'd think. Because of having that glitter gel underneath there, you don't need to fill it up as much as you think, okay? Just a little bit. And don't get too precise. Like that's enough dark green. All right, flash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good enough. Really, really cure fast. All right, let's use some lighter green. At least this is what I did. Okay, the first time. Some of them are going down. Some are going across. We're also going to grab that white. You could put in whatever colors you want. You could put in blue. Whatever, guys. Any questions so far? All right. I don't see any. I might have missed something, though. When I stick this tree in, I'll go back in and check, guys. We're going to do a quick cure again. All right. We're going to use that Tweedy white. Now, if you have purchased this collection or you purchased this gel, this is a liner brush, which is awesome. But for this teeny tiny tree, it's a little thick. So I'm going to put it right here on the palette. All right. It sits right there. This is a small tree. So we are going to use it with a brush. All right, so again, dot, dot. Sometimes they're broken up. Sometimes they're thicker. But do you see how it starts to come together? It really does. And it's not all over this tree. You still want to see some of that sparkle. And you want to see some of that glitter underneath. The little twinkling glitter from the gel. That's what I mean. It saves you a lot of time because that background of it having the glitters, the multi-glitters and stuff in there really makes it cute quickly. Okay. And this way it glows with the cat eye behind it. All right, that's all we did. I would also add a star, okay, because it's a Christmas tree or it's a holiday tree, probably needs a star. As I did in this one. All right, just put a star on there. Let's do this, because I know you guys want to see it. But, hold on. I got to finish this sad little flower really quick, okay? So, to finish the sad little flower, but it's going to look pretty when we're done, let me grab the shadow white, because it's right here. You could chrome this, etc., if you wanted to, but we're not doing that this time. We're just going to use it as a white, and I'm going to use Sweetie Nail Supplies liner number 2. This is an excellent gel for chrome, but that just is because it's a no wipe gel. And all I would do is go in and then fix these petals. So you want it to shine so you can see what you're doing, but it doesn't need to follow perfectly. All right, but we're going to make some really fine little white lines so that someone could look at this and say, oh, wow, that's a flower. Because if not, you'd be like, hey, Lauren, I don't know what that is, but it's just some blobs of cat eye. All right, see, now you can see that that's a petal there. And you would do that to all 5 little petals. Not all the same, just loosely where you painted the petals. Okay, doesn't need to go right around the outline. All right, it kind of looks better if it's sketchy and it doesn't, guys. So, right down here. All right. Over here. And then I would also put some dots in the center so that you can tell it's a petal. And let's not forget about this one on the edge. All right. Dot, 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 dot. That makes more sense. And it looks more like a flower now. All right. You could do vines, etc. But when you turn this, you'll see that it has different colors of cat eye in there. Cure it. And done. Okay. 60. This guy's done. All right, so to do the jewelry one, let's do it. I really didn't do anything to this nail, but what we need to do is fully chrome it in gold. So I am going to grab one of my favorites from Sweetie Nail Supply whenever I'm doing full chrome, and that is Butter Syrup Korea. You have heard me talk about this before. It makes doing full chrome very, very simple because when they cure, they are ready for chrome. Okay, move that out of the way. And let's do it. All right, so a thin coat of this, we're going to cure it and then do the entire nail in gold. And then we're going to create a little area that's a little bit raised, more like a jewelry band. And I'll show you that next. But they're really a beautiful collection. You guys let us know if you purchase any, if you create with any. You guys always know if you're creating with Sweetie Nail Supply products, please tag them so that they can see what you're doing and give you a heart and a comment. And this doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because we're going to go around with something else to make it raised up, okay? So I'm going to cure it. 60. All right, so people that are watching don't think that we've got nothing on the table if they just hop in now. I'm going to let that cure for a second. I'm just going to get some Diamond Gold chrome. Lots of great chrome options at Sweetie Nail Supply. You've got Bonnie B, you've got Blanc Blanc, you've got some from Diami, Nelbio. Oh, and did you guys see that there's a sale right now on the new products that they just put out? Their HEMA-free, they're vegan certified. They just came out as a new basics line. They launched today, and there's a sale like of 20% off of them right now. So check Sweetie Nail Supply's page, and you will see that. All right, so let me do some gold real quick. And then we are going to use shadow white. No, we're going to use shadow clear to do a jewelry band, okay? And then we'll go in with the gem. So I just want the whole thing chromed. But you see how easy it is with butter syrup Korea. Ugh, so easy. I don't love doing it over, like a no-wipe top because I usually get a hair or something in there and I could have like a perfect nail and then I'm like, oh no. So I really love these. I'm rubbing it with my finger to save time really quick. Okay, now we want something that looks a little wavy and weird around the edge of this that's going to leave room for a gem on the inside. I honestly think I cheated and didn't do this first base step initially, so this is the way you should do it. So this shadow white is not what we're using. We're using shadow clear. This is a no wipe clear that's like easily manipulated into ridges and heavier areas and thinner areas. So I'm just going to take a kind of a brush with some bristles, okay? And we're going right over top of this and pressing and making like an organic shape, okay? Just so that we have some texture here. See what I mean? See those lines? That's what we actually want because we're going to chrome again. All right, so just go ahead and leave room for your cat eye in the center. Be careful around your cuticles and stuff, but you guys get what I mean. If you wanted to, you could go over a couple times, like we could cure this and chrome it, and you could even do another beveled edge if you wanted to. Get as particular as you want, but you don't have to. Still gonna look cool. But all of this texture here that we're creating by pressing the brush is gonna show up when we chrome it again, okay? Which is what we want. And we want this line right here so that we have room for our gem, because we're just going to do that with the cat eye. So just work it around. Can you guys see that with the reflection? Like where the gem's going to be? I think it's a little bit off, but guess what? Gems usually are. They're not cut perfectly. So let's cure it. Looking around the side of my phone sometimes puts me off the center. Sorry, guys. And it's not up to my face like lots of times I need it to be. But it's the Heart Pink collection. Yes, it's the Heart Pink collection. Yup. Collection's called Heart Pink by Yogurt Nail Korea. All right, and here again, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Oh shoot, we didn't do this one, and it's already quarter of. Do you guys care? Do you want to see the snowflake one? If you do, I have to base coat that. So I did want it a little bit more green, so I used, not this, I used this. This is Yogurt Nail Syrup 77. I'm going to do it just in case because it's pretty. That chrome one will wait for a second. I can chrome in just a second as soon as I put this in. So this is what I mean about yogurt nail syrups. They're really, really user-friendly, okay? They're not like, oh, streak, too thin, streak. They're really good. So if you're new to syrups, consider checking out yogurt nail syrups because they're really very easy to use. And you're going to get a nice, even coverage of a syrup very easily, okay? Yeah. All right. Let's go back to this one. 60. Okay, now we're going to chrome again, guys, because we want to do this textured part. All right. So it has some interest instead of just like, hey, that's great. You have a gold nail. All right. Now, before going in with the cat eye, make sure you really wipe off all excess chrome. I don't want to taint the cat eye with that. So take it like a sponge, take the other end of your beauty blender or whatever and clear that up, okay? Make sure you get all that extra chrome off of there. This nail's like turning all over the place. The reason it's still on this plastic tip stand is, again, I do not want a magnetic one because we're going to put some gel on the inside of there. And we're going to go in with like this hot pink. And I think what I did was just drop some in there, and then I used a liner to get it all over that area, right? So I'm not like painting it perfectly right here. I'm just getting some in here. And then we want to even it out. Does that make sense? I want the gel to be even. Okay, so just use like a thinner brush and just get it around the areas that we need it to be for the gem. I'm just going around by those edges that we created. If you need more, grab it right off the bottle. I think I was being a little sparing, but I didn't want to touch the edges. You just don't want to touch the edges that are raised because we created those, so let's leave them there. All right, so just get it in there for the gem. All we're going to do is magnetize it, cure it, and then we'll put some thicker gel on the gem part, you know, to make it raise up after we top coat the whole thing. But turning it around because I can't see what I'm doing. And definitely look at those edges. You do want it up by the edges, guys. Okay, just not over top of it. Good enough. Let's magnetize this baby. I'm just taking a round and we are going to get it to glow. All right, side, doing some bottom parts. Do you see how beautifully these glow though? They really do. They look so good. Oop, knock over a bottle. Go ahead, do it all. All right. Get it to where you like it, and then you're going to cure it. I can't tell. That's gone. Wait a minute. This is hard to tell on camera sometimes, isn't it? All right, let's cure that. That's good. All right, 60. Going for it, guys. On this one, okay, this one, I actually took some gold foil. Don't forget that can look kind of cool underneath your cat eye, and I tapped it kind of all over. All right, maybe not that much, but whatever. This one's gonna have that much. All right, then I went over with the cat eye, and you see what it does? See, it makes it like greeny golden anyway. And again, these are super, super reactive. So, wipe my brush just in case I picked up any gold flake, because I could have. No, we're good. All right. Bar. Look. Goodness gracious. So good. So good. I was talking to someone today and they said they had a hard time getting these to glow. I think you might have been using a magnetic tip stand because they glow quick. Okay. So that is all I did there. You can see it rolls across. So it looks green, gold, green, gold, green, gold. All right. And this came out super cute. So what we're gonna do here is top coat the whole thing. Clipping some magnets so I don't have them all over the place. All right. Where is this? Okay, I can use yogurt gel. Oh no, that's empty, that's right. Okay. It's pretty empty. I don't think we have time for tilting of the jar right this second. So let me just do this. Oh no, it said pause due to poor connection. I have everything closed, you guys, so hopefully it shouldn't be. What I did on this one, you guys, Blanc Blanc stickers, okay? Find your golden snowflakes. I put some on top. I top coated it, and that is how we got this nail. All right, because it's all relatively the same color hues, right? Green and gold. It all blends together, but then there's this beautiful snowflake at certain level, like angles. All right, so really easy way to decorate cat eye. Okay, you will find the most gorgeous stickers on Sweetie Nail Supply from Blanc Blanc. They are super, super thin and super flexible. They're not going to rip, okay? They're perfect. So grab those. I know I saw people doing their Black Friday nail haul and they picked up Blanc Blanc. Any other questions that I missed, you guys? Any questions that I missed? Because I might have. We've been on here a while. All right, let's do a 3D top on this, or make it a little bit more plump. Where is that? Oh, over here. Hold on. Hi, Jenny. You got the non-magnet stands. Good. Oh, good. I'm glad you did. Because they really make a huge difference. And you guys, these cat eyes are not going anywhere, okay? There's so many beautiful cat eyes, and it really does make your life easier. If you're practicing, if you're doing press-ons, you need the non-magnetic stands. Of course, you don't need them if you're using them on your fingers, but you know what I mean. Lots of people like to practice what they're doing before they put it on someone's nails. So use the non-magnetic stand, okay? And for this blobby, you're going to want a nice, juicy, plump, no wipe top. We're going with Jim B Crazy Top Thick. All right, and we want that on there so that this gem sits out more than the rest of the nail, which is going to make the band stand out a little bit more. Okay. You guys know what I'm saying. And hold on, I have to fix this a little bit. You're going to hang it upside down before you cure it. I would be much more precise if I wasn't on with you guys right now. But we've been on here too long to begin with. All right, hold on. I'm going to wipe off some of this. I want this part gone. And the rest is already, you know, like top coated, so it's okay. I don't know what I picked up there, but hold on. All right, once you turn this upside down, you would make sure it's all nice and even, like I kind of did on this one. See, it's nice and even. Just giving you guys the steps, but there we go. There, much better. All right, cure. Much better. And I am going to save this for you guys. They are beautiful colors. Like I said, you can pick and choose. You do not need to get the entire collection. It is available individually, but you guys got the idea of all of them. And how to use them in different ways. This wasn't doing much for it on the table, but see if you turn it, you see all that pretty the pretty pinks, different pinks. All right, so remember, use it on a darker base if you want them to be like super bright like that. You can use it on a colored base if you want to, put foil underneath it. You can use it over, this has that gray syrup at the bottom so you can't see the free edge, and then we use the tweed over top. It still needs a star. Guys, you can do swirls if you want to, okay? So you just magnetize each individually first, cure it real quick, like a flash cure. Then go in with the next color, flash cure, okay? Use gold on top, use 3D elements on top. You're good, guys. You're good. And you know where to find me if you have any questions. All right. And I will talk to you again super soon. Thanks for hopping on with us, guys. Happy rest of the week to you.